Hey, let me update you about the changes we've made in our projects in Zerocracy and Zolt. We upgraded to Ruby 2.6.0. I don't know why it's important, but that's a new version. It was released just a few weeks ago, so we decided to upgrade. It didn't give us any performance or stability or any, achievements. But still we did it. We managed to fix a quite annoying bug in our Ruby thread pool, which was rather unstable because of the bug in Ruby. So we spent a lot of time on investigation before. We didn't know what was that, and then we found out that the bug is inside the language, not in our code. We found a workaround for it. We didn't fix it, but we found how to go around that, and now we're stable. Now we manage threads correctly. Next, we created an online rate calculator. Most probably you remember last week I announced the financial model which we invented for Zolt. So Zolt is going to be a stable coin, but not in a way stable coins exist on the market now. They are stable in relation to US dollars or some other fiat currency. In case of Zolt, it's going to be stable in relation to Bitcoin. So we decided to make the rate of Zolt hardwired to the rate of Bitcoin. How it works you can find out in our financial model. It's online, it's published, it's open. But this week we implemented it in web. So now you can go to the website, you can find the link on the show notes, and just click there, open the page, and you will see the current fund which we have, the reserve fund. You will see the amount of emission, the total emission, which has already been made of Zolt coins, and then you will see the rate which we trade Zolt coins now against Bitcoin. That will give you the information of how stable the coin is now, how it's supported by more stable cryptocurrency Bitcoins, and that will give you the information of whether you have to invest now into it, whether you can get Zolt coins or you need to wait, etc., etc. So the current coverage of the rate which we announce is quite low, but it's growing. Every few days we add more funds to the reserve fund, and the hope is to actually get to full coverage in the next few weeks. How it works, again, check the financial model. Next, we managed to partially solve the problem of a large HTTP traffic which we had between our nodes. As you know, our nodes communicate through HTTP traffic, the HTTP protocol, and they exchange wallets from node to node in the form of HTTP, and we had quite a lot of redundancy there. I wrote about that on our roadmap on the blog, and we managed to solve part of that problem. The fetch operation now is not duplicating the transition of data if the data is exactly the same as the receiver has. So before transferring the wallet data, the fetch operation confirms that the data is new, is different from what it has already. That actually helped us to save a lot of traffic. I don't have exact numbers now. That's for the next week or the week after. We will try to calculate how much traffic each node consumes and render some graphs and show some statistics and then compare the performance and traffic consumption. We released Ruby SDK for the Zolt software, for the Zolt backend. So now any mobile app, any exchange, any online shop can integrate Zolt cryptocurrency and use it for processing payments. So using this SDK, you can pool your wallet, you can check the balance of your wallet, you can send a payment, and you can see what payments are coming to you. So that's pretty simple, just a few operations, but it will help you to actually integrate Zolt into your business. If you need help with that, find us on Telegram, ask for help. We will be able to guide you through. It's pretty straightforward. And what's interesting, we're looking now for alternative implementations for that. So we need an SDK for Java, we need an SDK for Python, for JavaScript, for Go, for PHP, and their volunteering will help. So if you are a developer, you know how to create open source component, come to us, we'll give you instructions. It's very small, it's just one class, one file, and pretty straightforward HTTP protocol. You can help us, your software will be on the market and our clients will come to you to get it and use to make Zolt integration. We finally decided to go on Bitcointalk. That's a quite popular, large online forum for cryptocurrency enthusiasts, and the community is huge there. So we created our own thread there. You can find the link if you go to zolt.io. You can see the link to that thread right on the front page. The results so far are questionable. The community is definitely large there, but the quality of the community is questionable. We have so many spam messages there. We are getting so many weird and suspicious offers on, in direct messages on the forum. And I've got already, for the last 5 days, I've got 3 offers from different groups of people to boost up my thread for a few $100s a month. So they're basically offering the service of spamming the thread in order to put the thread up in the list. I don't think we're gonna go that way because it looks suspicious. It's definitely not a healthy way to deal with the community. So we expect normal organic flow of questions on our thread, and we will try to stay in the thread and update our readers and our community about what's going on in the project. So if you're one of them, if you have something to ask, please go there, ask in the forum, we'll answer there in order to help us engage larger community. But we got 2 interesting potential clients for Zerocracy over the last 7 days. They confirmed their participation. They want their software to be developed by our programmers, by our freelancers who are registered on the platform, but they haven't started the projects yet. They are waiting for a few more days to finally sign the contract and get into the platform. So I hope that next week I'll be able to announce that, and we will celebrate that event, because that's an important event for us. We're still a small platform, as you know. We're looking for new clients. If you want your software to be developed by freelancers in a pay-by-result mode, then come to us, come to Zerocracy. We'll help you out. We have Java developers. This project we're going to start is going to be Python project. We have Ruby developers. So if you need something else, some other technologies, we can try to find them as well. And the final point, we've been thinking about the marketing strategy for Zerocracy for months, and I think we finally found a way how Zerocracy will actually get into market and become a large platform which will serve thousands of projects and dozens of thousands of programmers or hundreds of thousands of programmers. I'm not ready to announce that strategy yet, but a small spoiler is that we will pay a lot of attention to open source projects, and we will support open source developers, and they in return will help us promote the platform. If you are an open source developer and if you have your own projects, then you may hear from us some really good news very soon. Thanks for listening. See you next week. We are working. We're expecting your help. If you want to volunteer, go into Telegram, email us, tweet us, connect to us on Facebook. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned.